energy really is the basis of all sectors and economic development, right? So with that, I just decided, well, I know when I wanted to get into the world of work, I wanted to be a part of meaningful work. And that's why I decided to focus on energy engineering, especially so with Belize, now with the threat of climate change. It's so important now that we focus more on a cleaner transition. I can recall one of my first jobs being in the energy unit, and that was a big step for Belize and the region, having a Ministry of Energy. And out of that Ministry of Energy, coming with the first policy and the roadmap. And now it's coming back full circle because working again with the energy unit, they're a bigger unit now. They have more projects they're executing, and they're slowly and surely moving along that roadmap. I would like to see us fully commit and fully implement all these exciting things in the work, one being the new energy policy. And I think one of the ways to do that would be if we come together, all the sectors come together. I think based on my experience, and I think this is a regional thing, the different bodies tend to operate in silos, but we can't afford that with energy. Energy is the basis of all sectors. What we have to do is make a unified effort with all sectors come together. And I think with that, we'll really be able to, implement and reach the goals we have set forward for Belize's energy transition. I think also being a woman in this field, you have to try and hold space for other women. Challenges can be both internal and external. Obviously, externally, things like your gender could hold you back. It's a very male-dominated field, not just energy, but I think engineering as a whole, or any technical field if you really think about it. And many times you'll be the only woman or one of a few women in a group of men. For me, it's almost been always. And I think you could get passed up for opportunities just because we're underrepresented, one. Two, I think statistically men tend to be more assertive about things like taking risks, but also assertive about things like promotions and like that, even if they're fit for the role or not. And we tend to, I speak for myself, we tend to be more docile about those things. And therein lies the internal challenge, because you already have this system where it's kind of hard for you to be where you're supposed to be, but then you have your own internal issues with confidence and stuff that you have to fight. This is like my 7th year in this field, and I've slowly started to learn that you have to be your own motivator. There's certain things that you have to practice and do for yourself to make your knowledge known, to make your value known in the workplace. And I think one of those things is battling that imposter syndrome and just upping your skills and upping your value, so that when you're in a male-dominated room or a male-dominated field, you could show your worth. I think I'm fairly young still. I wouldn't consider myself an expert or the most experienced, but I think I'm at a place now where I try to informally play a mentorship role, because I wouldn't want women to encounter the challenges I've encountered. But when they do, they have somebody to kind of put that battery in their back and tell them that they can do it, because it's going to be never ending, unfortunately. So you just have to be prepared to really show up and show your work.